Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We're looking at Dixie on a daily time frame today because today is Jerome Powell's little speech, and he's going to be talking to some other government bodies. But we are going to be hoping that he discusses the slowdown of interest rate increases, as well a confirmation of the 0.25, maybe one more time this year, giving markets opportunity to basically climb. Dixie, as you can see from that 101 area, let me turn off these indicators. From our 101 area, we finally got that bottom pivot a little lower than where I'd ideally want it, which was at 103, but we got all the way to 101, literally right on on the head. And then we basically closed that daily above the 21 EMA at the 102.25 level, which I've been saying once we do that, you can make a little inverse head and shoulder here. So even if we come back over here to that 103.95, and we reject, I'm looking for us to only get to 103 and then continue this to the upward path in this expanding wedge formation. So this is where I want to see us get to today, about 103.95, 104 as Powell speaks. And the ideal scenario would be this just mooning all the way up here to like 104, 105, closing the daily here, and then pulling back maybe tomorrow to 104, finding support, and then continuing its path up. I have no idea why we would just stop in this and come back down and take out lows. This is where I was looking for the retracement long term. And I'm looking for dollar to continue its, the Dixie index to continue its dominance to the top side. And ideally, it's getting back to 112 and higher. So this is the first thing I wanted to start off the day with, so you guys know Dixie is going up while Bitcoin ETH are hanging on the top at razor's edge. And I will show you that right here on first Bitcoin, because Ethereum is a little bit stronger than Bitcoin right now locally. So here is Bitcoin on a daily time frame. Turn off all this stuff. And this is Bitcoin on a daily time frame. And as you can see, we do have bearish divergences coming. We just got out of the bullish control zone. Now, what I'm looking for is that tap of the 21 EMA. Maybe we got that yesterday, and today we're getting the bounce back. Well, if today is the day that we continue our upside path, I need to close above 23,200. If we don't get that daily close above 23,200, I know we're not getting to 23.4, and any closes under 23,400 to me on Bitcoin is bearish for this weekly close. So keep that in mind for us moving forward, that we do look like we're coming off overbought scenario. 21 EMA is first tap, and then I'm looking for that 200 to get touched. Today might be the day for us to come test into 21,300 on Bitcoin. If we lose that level, I'm looking for 20,000-ish to be the next level of support, between 20,500 to 20,000. Losing that level, we're looking all the way back down here at like around 18,000. So keep these levels in mind today, because if market maker wants to be mean, he can poke us up all the way at, well, say we close above 23.4, we then have that 24,000 level to overcome. Then we got the psychological 25K. So if we get all the way to those levels, 25.5 is where I'm expecting the next resistance to come in. Where if we get a quick move up here and then you just a rejection straight back down, that will also be a logical thing that market makers can do to grab the liquidity and the stops of all the shorts to the top side, getting the FOMO to the full max capacity, and then at around 25.5 to 27, completely do a nuclear reversal with huge sell-off coming to steal liquidity from the entire run up to test the support lower, such as around 21,000. So keep that in mind for you moving forward on Bitcoin, okay, on the daily. Let's go quickly look at the 4 hour and see how that's looking locally, because we have been going sideways for a very long time and overdue for an upside pop. We had an opportunity, failed, and right here is weakness. So we need to see a 4 hour open and close above 23,000. Otherwise, if we can't get above 23.1, we're gonna just use this as resistance and basically sweep the liquidity to the downside. Today's the day that the short can actually go and roll over to 21,800 to 21,500. And you could look for a long scalp in that 21,500 to 20,500, that $1,000 level, and then look for the dead cat bounce into 22,600 to sell back off and wait to see if we go further down to test more support or if we're going to continue up. So just be aware that that breakdown can happen. Right now, the good thing is you're sitting on the 100 EMA support until you have the 4-hour open and close under 22,600. You don't have the fear of going and testing into that 21 to $20,000 area, but always have your plan ready in your head. So right now we can look for downside, but the second you have 4-hour open close above 23.1, you're gonna look for that 23.4. You have that 4-hour open close above that, then you can just look for that 24 to 25.50 and so on, 27. So those are the levels for you to keep aware of for the upside on Bitcoin. We do look like we're going to have a little bit of a poke up right about now because of this 100 EMA support. How high that poke goes is what we need to see because we're basically where resistances are above us. So the path of least resistance right now is like kind of like bouncing around. We got to see which side is going to get weaker, and then we'll know that path is going to be more likely. So right now, a daily is showing you a little bit of weakness. 4 hours showing you like it wants to go poke up, but you don't know how high. But daily is showing you weakness. Okay, yeah, we got one green candle, but that doesn't mean anything. It's during bearish divergence, and then you're under the weekly, and on the weekly, let's take a quick peek. How does that RSI look? Eh, got a bearish divergence and a lower high. It could go higher, but not until 23,380 is claimed. So I am going to be leaning a little bit towards downside, unfortunately. A little bit of test to the downside ain't going to kill us. If we can test into 21.4 to around 20,500, that would be ideal for a long scale. And then you can look for you to take profit at like 22.5, 23. And if we can't break above it, then obviously you can take another short from there and then ride that consolidation in this range. Yeah, that seems logical. All right, well, other than that, let's go take a look at ETH. I'm gonna go to daily first and then take a look at the. Another thing is I'm gonna find some time to go over some of these AI coins like Fetch AI, Ocean Protocol. I think some of these narratives for the new bull run is going to be in those altcoins. So I'm going to try to chart some of them out and see if we can make a plan. I already did chart Fetch, so you can look for that one in our members section. Okay, so here's Ethereum on a daily time frame. It's actually in trend action mode. You are just coming off overbought condition. You tested into the 21, found support. You got 1, 2, 3 drives of bull divs. You got a little bit of poke up. Now you're finding a little bit of resistance, but it's a higher low and you're making inverse head and shoulder on RSI, I think ETH is probably much more able to poke up to that higher level of 1800 before Bitcoin, and ETH can help support Bitcoin back up. As long as ETH doesn't lose 1625 on a 4-hour open and close, I'm not even looking for downside until that happens. And when we get that 4-hour open and close, I'm looking for us to get a bounce at about 1590 right now. If we lose that on a 4-hour open and close, then I'll look for around 1520. But aside from that, right now, everything support wise is coming up into our level. Until we lose the level of 1520, I'm not looking for downside on a daily time frame. If we close a 4-hour under that, then I'll be like, okay, the daily can't close under it, but we can bounce off of this. But then if the daily closes under it as well, then I'm going to be looking for like 1350 to 1420. So just keep those levels in mind for the downside. For the upside, as soon as you have a 4-hour open and close above 1650, just look for 1720. After 1720, it's going straight to 1800. After 1800, you could go to 1900 or 2200. It's up to you. It's gonna move in like 200, about $100 increments on Ethereum per like impulse, and about $1,000 on Bitcoin per impulse. But keep in mind that those impulses will get larger, so it will go to like 150 to $200 as the FOMO really kicks in and more people start jumping in, because there's a lot of people on the sidelines in like disbelief and fear. So that's basically all I wanted to get at about ETH. I'll quickly look at the 4-hour for you guys. Weekly level won't matter because they're going to match exactly what I just showed you on the daily. And yeah, ETH basically is gonna try to poke up. How high it goes, we gotta see. Every 4-hour candle close is gonna matter. As long as you hold above that 1660 level with the 4-hour open and close, you should just be looking for those higher levels I've given. If we get a 4-hour open and close under 1625, be very, very protective of your support area. After 1600, this thing can just gun down to 1530 to 1400. Yeah, be ready. From 1380 to 1420 is going to be the sweet spot to get that long, but you don't want it to go that low. You want it to just get a bounce maybe at like 1520. Going lower than 1520, it's like getting this bounce is a dead cat bounce, and you don't know if it's going to actually W out or not. It's a risk for the long. So just keep these levels in mind for us moving forward today. Don't forget, Powell is speaking, so it takes like a day to digest that information. So don't get too crazy with your trading. It's only Tuesday. Tomorrow is going to be midweek reversal probably, so maybe that's when we see the reversal, not today. And today is just going to be that liquidity grab to the upside until daily close. And then after daily close, we can start looking for some weakness to the downside. So that is a plan of a hypothetical situation that might play out. So feel free to use it to your advantage. Aside from that, guys, please feel free to leave any questions or concerns on the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to help you out and answer those in the next video. If you are interested in joining us and trading with us live, please feel free to join us on our Discord server. The link to the server is in the description of the video below. And there are over 100 traders in there with different styles, different methods. Majority of them are profitable. If I can't answer your question or help you, I'm sure there's more than enough people there ready to assist you moving forward. So aside from that, guys, if you really, really would love to help me, I would greatly appreciate a like, a subscribe, press the bell button for notifications so you guys get these real-time updates as they come out. Leave me a comment. Let me know how I can make these videos better to help that algorithm of YouTube start spreading the video. And if there's anyone else that's interested in equities, trading, commodities, feel free to have them come join our group, and we'll be more than happy to help you guys become even more profitable after seeing where we can improve on your current trading strategy. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Have a great day. Be safe. Talk to you later.